Well, welcome back everybody, I'm Absurdum. We're going to play some more Faster and Light with a Multiverse mod, and I am excited, as always, because I feel like this run's been a lot of fun. But not just that, we're here in the guild territory. My mouse is being weird. There we go. We have this rocket launcher, which actually seems pretty awesome. Shoots ammo with a 50% chance of being replicated. Pierces through all the shields and has a 100% chance to stun and catch fire. That's going to do some real damage to people. But while we're in the guild territory here, I do know from either previous playthroughs that I did off camera or on camera, I can't exactly remember because I've done a fair amount of them now, and they're a little bit blurring together, but I know there's a Saltman here that we're trying to find, and we did just pick up that quest. Excuse me, I'm trying to reorganize a cat in my lap. There we go. He seemed happy sitting on the floor, but of course, as soon as I start recording, that's when he changes his mind. Now, we have a pretty full group of people. So we'll have to see what we can do, but right now I feel like we're looking pretty good. Our shields could be a bit better. Our hull could be a lot better. Our scrap could be a bit better. But we have some pretty good teleportation. We have some pretty good mind control. And once again, this thing I think is going to be a lot of fun. So let's jump out there and see what's going on. We have our quest here. We have what I assume / remember is the collector. So let's make our way out there and see. I think we're going to be able to hit a lot of these places though. So maybe let's jump backwards a bit. I need to make as many stops as I can to try to collect as much scrap as I can. The shooting gallery, we've done it before. I've done it before at least. I think I ended up getting somebody that way, like another person, which I don't need anyway, so. Let's go ahead and survey the area. See what loot is inside. That's just scrap the hull. I feel like that was a risky proposition. And with my luck, one person I very much want to keep alive would be the one that dies or something. I wouldn't hate going to this store, but I don't want to go back though, so. Just because we could have repaired a bit, but that's okay. We'll find one or something. Speaking of things we found a ship. Is that a ship over there? Oh crap, it is. Landsman scrambles for his rifle and then swerves his ship around to fight you. The problem is we cannot mind control these people, which kind of stinks, but that's okay. We can do a lot of other things. Like vent them into space and then jump into theirs. Let's turn off some of their weapons by jumping into there. Perfect. Who's on here? One of those ones kind of suffer and die. Pop that guy open. I would expect them to be trying to pop back over there soon. There we have it. You gonna do something about this? You're gonna go straight into your med bay? Okay. Won't matter, we still drain faster than you do. God, this draining is so good. You take out the crew, the suck vessel, the clansmen might make good fighters, but they didn't stand a chance against you. Darn tootin'. Alright, let's go ahead and close everything. I don't even think they did any actual damage to anything. They just came in, suffocated, and left. Say no more. So I really wouldn't hate saving up for either this burst 4, which just seems awesome. But honestly, a 4th shield wouldn't make me too sad either. Though I know that last shield's quite expensive. We're not quite there yet. If we can get that up at the end of this sector, I'll be pretty happy. There's a distress, but I still want to try to hit as many of these locations as we can. Oh, that sounds bad. The beacon is impaired by a passing ion storm. A guild ship reveals itself with obvious hostile intentions. It's unsurprising to say the least. These coordinations only further encourage their tendencies to prey upon targets, as if they were encircling a beast caught in a bear trap. Let's... Fair point. That one point could make a big difference. Mind control is on, but it's not going to do us any good. Let's turn that guy back on. And Honestly, well, you're not. It's not what we're using. I would rather have them just come down here in the shields, to be perfectly honest. Ah, they've gone invisible. That's okay. This is not a fight that's going to go well for him. Alright, so we got max shields on at least. And there they go. So now that they're not invisible, let's jump right in and turn off some of their weapons, as we do. I don't know what that guy is, but it looks kind of nasty, so. Let's destroy this until it turns off, and then I'm not worried about their slug. They can't touch me, man. They cannot touch me. Even without mind control, these guys. Whoa! What was that about not touching? Okay, maybe they touched me a little. I didn't realize they were just gonna be able to explode on desire. That's a weird way to phrase that, but you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and turn that up a little bit faster in here. A little bit faster now. Alright. Jump back in here. Turn off that weapon they're trying to fix. Yeah, it can't explode this time, can you, idiot? There you go. Trying to think of a clever bit of wordplay to describe this situation. You decide to go with the hunter becomes the hunted before you snap out of it and give orders to scrap the wreckage. Oh, it went invisible? Okay, that's strange timing. Strange timing, but we make it work. Alright, we're not too far from being able to get that upgrade I wanted. The issue I have right now is either I come up here and then have to jump back this way, or I come back here and jump through this way. This is less backtracking. I just don't want to have like the ability to do 10 more jumps or something silly like that, but I'm at the end of the map. Shells are normally very appreciative of science, but the ship here appears to have abandoned all reason and is attacking straight on. The guild probably has something to do with this rash behavior, but it's too late to diagnose it now. Clever wordplay. Let's hold off. These shells do look pissed off. I'll give them that. They have mind control. They have toxic gas. 6 HP a second. Ooh. Drones, shells, vamp weeds, ghosts. Oh, I wish I had ghosts. They're so good. And Lanius, of course. Are immune. Alright, let's turn things back on. As one does. And pop in there. And then they all exploded and things got weird. Okay. Let's shoot one of these in there, why not? Bam. Stunned, on fire, dying, perfect. There it goes. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. Fighting shells is dangerous considering how well protected they are, but you've cleared the ship. The scrap is yours. Bam. Yeah, I think this is gonna do some good works. Stunning people in a room when it's on fire. I mean, come on. Can't argue that. Also can't argue with that. Even though I don't really have the power right now to sustain it. I mean, I guess I can do that. Alright, I also want to upgrade weapons. I also want to get more engine dodging going on. So we have some things to focus on. Luckily, a lot of sectors here I think we can visit. We've already been here. Perform a task. Let's repair the hull. Never mind. Let's not. I don't know if that's really great. price anyways. I'd rather just go to a store or something, but you know, one thing at a time. Stress signal appears to be coming from Clansman's ship being pursued by Duskbringers. You're promptly hailed. Please help. We made a terrible mistake trying to study how Duskbringer explosion tech works on live captives. Now they're mad and want us dead. I'm not surprised, to be honest, but please still help. Who do I want to help more? Assist the Duskbringers. Yeah, screw those guys. You have your weapons, engage the clanman vessel. Yes, you're you. Once again, can't mind control. They're going to try to go invisible, which is, you know, annoying, but we'll do what we can. And for right now, that just means sitting and waiting. I do wish I had my own hiding, but that's alright. That guy's pretty slow. What's going on with him? Can't read his name. It's cut off on the screen. That was one slow moving worm. But they're drain their health some more. Alright, we did it. The clansmen have fallen. The Duskbringer ship comes to a halt. You scrap the ship before contacting the other ship. The Duskbringer ship turns out to have only had a single crew member. I can't imagine why you helped me, but you've avenged my fallen brothers. I failed as a captain. It's only I serve you to repay my debt, even if I'm not happy about it. Ooh, tea leak. Tea leak, did I have a room for you on here? There's no way. There's no way I had room for tea leak. The ability triggers a brief countdown, then detonates, damaging all crew in the room on death. There's a short-range personal teleporter that allows them to teleport anywhere on the ship. Okay. I mean, it's cool, right? It's cool. Like, shouldn't he be over here? Shouldn't it be yelling at me about how many people I have? Oh. Why do I have more room for people on this? Is that a weird passive I didn't notice? Alright, well, we got tea leak, so there's that. I guess I didn't notice that these people weren't on here. On this list over here. That's so... Oh yeah, there it is. Fair enough. Well, I don't know what to do with the man, but he can sit there for now, I guess. I mean, he can quickly teleport to your room and fix it, so that's nice. I'll give him that. The exotic guild hunter has many scouts patrolling the sector alongside its usual hunters. When they spot you and recognize you as a Federation ship, they quickly arm themselves for battle. Their reasoning? Either they think you're a threat, or they want to make a coat out of your skin. Or both. Skin coat. Not gonna be able to get off before they go invisible, but that's okay. Guess that's how it goes. Some of these weapons look pretty nasty. But so do I. They don't have a healing station here this time. Bad news for them. I'm surprised their last slug isn't trying to fight me. That beam also seems nasty. I'm glad we're not using it. Or going against it. Purple usually means it hurts my people. Not about that life. There we go. The captain of the slug vessel coughs as he bleeds out on the floor. Looks you in the eyes one last time. Mouths the words, "Damn you," and dies. Okay, I don't need this many people. As you inspect the interior of the vessel, you find a small trophy room containing the corpse of several alien creatures. Further inspection leads you to a prison hold, where one living prisoner remains. What do you bring to the table, slug clansman? Dangerous hunter dedicated to the murderous hobby, collects and wears armor made out of dead shells. Okay. Telepathic powers, mind control immunity. Deploys an antibio bomb that damages all nearby crew in a room, but becomes immobile and hidden temporarily. I mean, I get rid of you. I mean, you're not really doing anything. Who's my shield person? Okay, you're obviously my engine person. You're probably my shield person. You're probably my weapon person who just hasn't fired a weapon yet. Sure. Yep, sure. Asked too many questions about it. Yeah, I mean, you might need you for combat or something. I don't know. I mean, they can set off a bomb. It's kind of nice. Shields are getting there. Let's hold on to the scrap for right now, just in case I need it for this quest. Through a clearing in the nebula, you find, of all things, a massive crystallized asteroid, but nothing of a Saltman you're looking for. Still, as Will Sylvan said he must be. Saltman might not be here, but we can take advantage of the asteroid. As you approach the asteroid and marveling at the sheer size of it, it's almost as large as your ship. That's when you come to the realization it is a ship. It remains motionless as you approach, and you suspect it might be empty. Test your theory and send someone aboard. Okay. It seems much like your previous asteroid theory, the empty ship theory is also untrue. Skeleton crew of various races rises to meet you. Crap. Looks like it's one of the guild's bounty hunters found us while the boss is out. Rally up, men. Put these mercs in their place. You can probably get out of this without killing them. You doubt they'll be willing to talk until you rough up their ship a bit. Ooh. Right. So don't kill them is what I'm hearing. About that. Actually, let's hold off on that because they're going to teleport in from the looks of it. Let's have you two fight each other. Asteroids are coming in. So don't kill them or don't kill them all. That's a, big difference. Yep, nowhere to run. Those two are just fighting each other, so. You gotta go back here and deal with what's been going on. I don't think you want to fight me, bro. Should instead just let me beat up on your ship. Actually, I think that one guy died. Not really sure how. Maybe there was a fire or something. He wasn't immune to it. Oops. Alright. One of those asteroids gonna deal with it. They can keep coming as far as I'm concerned. That was perfect. Damn you all to hell, you rotten mold spores. What it will take to ward you off. Boss ain't here, I said. There's no reason to kill us. The guild doesn't even have give two damns about us. We didn't come here to kill you. Oh. It appears I've made a severe lapse in judgment. Yeah, got a lot of your friends killed. Then why are you here? Sylvan sent us. Sylvan? That's a name I haven't heard in a while. Thought he left us for good after that whole, well, you know. Yeah, spare me the details. Where's your boss? We're running a mission to take out one of the guild's less hospitable dissection centers. When the boss ran into some trouble, he got captured and is held there currently, but we escaped. His last orders were for us to stay here in the ship and hide. We're in no condition for a jailbreak, especially not after this little brawl. Yeah, that's for sure. But you might be able to be the renegade for the job, especially with Sylvan on your side. He isn't coming. He's not coming. Oh, well, I guess you're good enough. Not as good as Sylvan, but at least moderately confident that you could pull something off. Here's the coordinates. Good luck. Try not to die. Okay, that's kind of what I thought might happen. Hopefully we can get to everything that we need to get to. You've seen a lot of things in your travels, but you don't think you've ever seen the wastes of half a man's fleet lying before Guild megastructure. A massive mechanical arm appears to be collecting the ships, one by one, and moving them towards the docking bay. Investigate further. Pilot turns the structure and enter through a hangar door where you're greeted by a clansman. Oh god, you aren't here to shut us down, are you? I don't think so. Oh, thank god. Wait, so why are you here? Have you come here to watch my operation? This is where the pheromone extraction plant. The pheromone business is booming, and we want to get a firm grip on it before those free mantis bastards monopolize. I mean, that's not bad. Where'd the mantis come from? Well, we, bought them from the ghosts. Yeah, that sounds believable. Where did the ghosts get the mantis? The, mantis store? I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, no, yeah, it's definitely real. I can give you the coordinates if you like. We said sure last time and went, and they tried to sell me something for 500 or something like that, scrap, right? I didn't have the money, but apparently there's an achievement. I don't think it gets you a ship, if I remember from what the comment said, but there's an achievement for buying it or something like that. I mean, there's not really a reason to go. You're lying. Piss off, Federation. You can't judge me. The clansman scurries away, sounds the alarm. Looks like we have to fight. Okay, that's kind of what I wanted anyways. Perfectly okay with that. Let's see. Continue. Have mind control. I'm not too terribly worried about it though. Let's go ahead and jump on in. That guy's all over the place. What the heck was that about? A slug ranger. Go invisible. Has a bomb. Movement speed is supposed to be reduced, but didn't really look like it. Okay, guys are fighting each other. Let's not do that. Maybe they're all hopped up on pheromone. Is that what's supposed to be going on? Let's shoot a bomb in there. What are they doing? Don't shoot this at me. They're dying. I was like, they're just sitting there. Apparently they were on fire. The crew of the ship are dead. You scrap the hull. Alright, you've killed my men. Now what? Are you going to shut down my facility, arrest me, make me do an embarrassing dance? Zoltan crew, carry out the arrest in an official manner. I'm not sure what that has to do with it, but sure. Zoltan breaks out a pair of handcuffs from somewhere and cuffs the clansmen one by one. They order the facility shut down, citing various codes. If you hadn't known better, would have assumed they were made up. Then usher the clansmen aboard your ship and confiscate several crates of supplies. When you ask what happens next, your Zoltan shrugs and figures you might as well make use of all this. We got more stuff, which is awesome. A slug clansman. Poison antibio bomb, takes less damage. Once again, we're just swimming with people. People. I don't want to get rid of him because I feel like he's, you know, part of the story. Same with the detective. So, sorry, Mayor. You're definitely not going out there a lot, though, so don't worry about it. Another job well done. We're at 220 scrap, which feels awfully good. In all the right places. Let's go ahead and... I mean, we have this too, but let's go ahead and... I mean, I have just a lot of... I feel like I need it. Oh. Let's keep getting that dodge up. Eventually people are going to be trying to shoot us with crap, and I, you know, don't want to get hit. And then I think from now on, what we'll do is work on getting that burst laser going, because that's probably going to be nice. I'm sure there'll be a time I want that as well. Plus, we should be firing it and getting this guy trained up. That's just the truth of the matter. I think we're going to make it to this quest just in time. The nearby station system holds Suzerain muttering to himself as they fly through the nebula. They don't seem to care much about your presence. Hail them? No bother me, guild stealing all of kills. What happened to the time when Hive most feared and claimed as all prey? Space now clan territory. Disgusting. But aren't the Mantis and Slugs allies? Through the correlation, that is? I feel you, man. Slugs suck. Yes, we agree on this. Glad to see one rational thinking man in space, even if smelly fed. We slug haters must band together and fight off smelly slug. I think I chose this one last time too, and there's something I could have done to fight him or something. Susan is so pleased with you agreeing with him that he offers to offer up your haul, which I will actually gladly take. Thank you. I like these backgrounds. You find yourself in yet another clearing and see a massive bay. It's very pleasant looking, and you aren't sure where the clansmen could possibly be keeping something as sinister as a dissection center until you look towards the sky. Wow, that's big. Indeed, the facility is so massive it blocks out nearly all of the perceivable sky, yet the market down below bustles with life as if there wasn't a massive foreboding facility floating above them. Just fly up to the facility, what could go wrong? Turns out, many things. As soon as you pass by the barrier to the dissection center's hangar, a massive anti-ship cannon on the Eternal swivels to face your ship, and several clansmen start shouting at you. What the hell are you doing? Get. You got a license to be in here? Clansman crew. Nice. Of course. Your clansman crew flashes a smile and pulls out his membership card. It always pays to have connections in the right places. Or wrong places? Finally made your way up the prison hold, labeled exotic creature containment. You shoot a couple of guards on the way, picking up a keycard off of one of them, which you use to unlock the Saltman cell, where you find a massive gray creature leaning against a wall as if waiting for you. I'm going to take a shot in the dark and say that you aren't with the guild, considering that the green ooze all over your chest seems to belong to someone else. He sticks out his massive hand, name's Oben, though most just call me Saltman. Take the view in while you can. I'm not a sight you see often. You'd be right, Sylvan sent us to find you. Did I hear you correctly? Sylvan? As in the Sylvan? The traveling merchant? That's the one? Saltman seems to have an air of both excitement and reservation. Yeah, that one. With the big spooky ship who says stranger a lot. My dearest friend, oh heavens. I'm hardly prepared for such a reunion. Where is he? Well, he's not actually here. Of course not. I mean, figures. What, several years of fighting side by side, friends and more, hiding amongst a bunch of lizards and seeing the galaxy? All's well until you want to embark on a quest to find the rest of your species, and suddenly it's time for a breakup. That little slimeball's too much of a coward to leave behind his comfy little life selling weapons and murder hobos. Definitely not me. So of course, he can't even show his face for me for the last 6 years. Calm down. Get you out of here first. Right, fine. Do you happen to meet my crew? Considering my cowardly ex couldn't be bothered to find me, I doubt he knew I was here, so you must have gotten my coordinates from somewhere. You inform Oben that you have in fact met his crew. Great, at least I can count on them not to leave me behind. Alright, let's get out of here quick. You broke your way in quite fine. I doubt the guild's gonna let us waltz out of here either. Cool. Oben follows you through the corridors of the facility where you make your way back to the hangar where your ship is held. You hurry inside and take off the massive facility, making your way back down to the market. You begin to think that you might actually make it out of here without a fight when a clansman cruiser jumps in out of nowhere. Ah, there you are, you little fecal droppings. That's rude. Stealing from the guild only ends you up in one spot, a shallow grave. Get ready. So we have Saltman. Continuously damages all nearby crew for moderate duration. Slugs will sustain extra damage. Okay, max health is increased, movement speed's reduced. Increase the healing of other crew members in the room. Ian sounds like a pretty good border, but damages all crew. That includes my guys. I don't like the sound of that. Alright, let's jump in and cause some trouble. Bam. And I'm gonna send a bomb there, I think. You guys can continue to suffocate. Uh-oh, your cloning grade's not working. Probably could have put you in here. Oh, I like the sound of his gun. Sherlock Holmes had his gun that sounded differently. Ooh. Well, that's everyone. You take out the clandestine cruiser, but you hardly have time to celebrate. Another cruiser jumps in nearby, followed by another one, and then an even larger fleet of clansmen behind them. There's no way you can take out all these ships. Oh boy. As more ships approach underneath the shadow of a massive dissection center, it becomes apparent that this is the end. The EHG has enough. You messing around in our sector. You renegades hold no regard for the sanctity of the kleptocracy's control of these nebulas or our right to exploit the resources within them. Surrender the Saltman or be annihilated. I think before I gave up the Saltman because I was in a really bad spot or something. But I'm going to say, no, screw you. I'm tired of listening to your dumb accents. Oi, mate. Are they Australian? I don't know what's real anymore. You don't have to be rude. Anyways, you've made your choice. Time to suffer the consequence. The clanman doesn't get another chance to finish the sentence when Savo of lasers takes out his shields, then the engines, causing him to spiral into a nearby ship and then crash into the marker below into a fiery ball of destruction. From the sky to skin Sylvan's ship, followed by the Saltman's own cruiser, firing away into the fleet. Crap, 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 it's him. Run! The clansmen scatter. You knew Sylvan had a particularly well-armed ship, but you didn't think he was strong enough to scare away an entire fleet. Evidently, his departure from the guild left quite the impression. You watch as Sylvan and the Salt cruiser land in front of you. I hope I'm not too late, stranger. Sylvan laughs nervously, then faces Owen. But before you can speak, he's cut off. If you dare address me as stranger, I'll crack open your skull. Yeah, I wouldn't dream of it, Owen. It's been a long time. How's life? Oh, just wondering. This scum-infested sector and being held captive in labs where they mutilate people for the fun of it. I wouldn't pause this. 6 years. And you ask me how's life. Someone laughs nervously. I think they call it taxidermy. I did always find it distasteful. Someone pauses. I'm sorry, Owen, for leaving. I didn't think I could bear to see you again after so much time. But when I heard that you might be in trouble, I came. But I was too much of a coward, so I sent these friends of mine instead. Just keep listening. Don't be rude. Open size. It's hard to be mad at you, but you have a lot of making up to do. But in the end, you did come, and that's worth something, I guess. We can talk about the rest later. Now come here. You two lean in for a hug, though someone keeps enough distance away from their bodies to prevent his flesh from being singed on a Ben's salty exterior. You realize this is quite an ironic relationship. A slug and a salt person. Romeo and Juliet. And we unlocked the sodium cruiser. Awesome. Sylvan, the help of Owen and his crew, carry out a large crate of scrap. Nova transfers some of the blueprints for his vessel as well. Figuring the Federation might have some use for them, someone heads back to the ship, but Owen stands between 3 ships with a look of indecision on his face. Someone turns to look at him. Owen shakes his head. I can't go with you, old friend. We just, well, you know how it went. I can forgive, but I can't forget. You're a merchant, and I'm a bounty hunter. In this climate, I guess they're sort of same thing, but it's different somewhere. And I still haven't given up on my quest. There's more of my people out there. I'm sure of it. I still remember the day I fled my colony. Well, I have to keep looking. I just can't give up. Get some scrap. Entice him to go with his old crew and continue his past. I get the ship either way. I kind of don't need him, but we'll take him, I guess. You could come with us, be a hero, then continue your quest. As a hero of the Federation, you know how to win me over. I've tried being a bounty hunter, but these things obviously didn't work well, and the life of the merchant isn't for me. I'm sure we'll see each other again, Sylvan. As for you, Pepper, Evan turns to face the rockman you spoke with earlier. I'm trusting you with my ship. Take good care of it. Evan turns to you. Now shall we go? I see adventure on the horizon. Who knows? Maybe on the way, we'll find a clue. The only way for us to stay hopeful. With that, he salutes you to depart. Yeah, now we get character recruited to bring... Okay, whatever. Question is who I get rid of. I don't want to get rid of the detective. I don't want to get rid of the Klansman. I don't want to get rid of the guy who gives me 2 free power. Honestly, I don't think you do much for me. I mean, you repair, that's fine. You have +10 pilot. Let's do this. We'll dismiss you. You're cool, but everyone else is cooler. You have? Okay, you have 2. Okay, well, that was a lot of adventure. Let's get out of here. It seems you've stumbled across a lush planet teeming with all kinds of exotic life. Judging from the impossibly well-kept grasslands and the breathtaking rock sculptures, it seems this must be one of the guild's best-maintained hunting grounds. These locations are reserved only for the wealthiest of customers, not just clansmen, and well-stocked with life forms spread off-world. The planet seems to be entirely untouched by infrastructure, though scans show a single abnormality, a ship on the surface. Let's approach? Question mark. You fly your ship near the crashed ship, noticing that it's a guild vessel, incredibly old, however, and shows signs of rusting. Several brightly colored equinoids graze nearby, and you watch them peacefully roam when a voice speaks to you. Do not disturb the equinoids, friend. They are tortured souls. The guild is not kind. Who's there? You spin around but see no one. You lay eyes on a hazy gray cloud that seems to be engulfed in the area in front of you, but are uncertain what it is. Do not be afraid. We are nothing but ancient voices. We are the Storyteller, and we have been an overseer of these lands for many years. Would you like to hear a story? Sure. Is this gonna let them catch up to me? You take a seat next to the grazing ponies, and one wanders over, plant and muzzles on your shoulder. I think it's nuzzles on your shoulder. Clouds move around you in a seeming patternless motions as he begins the story. Once, many years ago, there was a boy who could come here with his uncle. His father was gone, and his mother was dead. His uncle was a proud man, and the boy was meek. These trips were usually unusual and not an easy liberty, but his uncle wanted so desperately to earn the boy's affection. At first, they came and simply watched the wildlife, but they never got too close. His uncle forbade it. Excuse me. His uncle forbade it. One day, his uncle brought a gun. He showed the boy how to use it and shot a bird from the sky. All the boy did was cry. His uncle did not understand, and every day this would repeat itself. The bear would come, an animal would die, the boy would cry. The boy wielded the gun several times, and he fired it with deadly accuracy. Never once would hit an animal. Instead, he would shoot cans and stones. One day, his uncle simply gave up. He stayed in the ship and let the boy free. He hoped he would learn to grow cold once he saw the equinoids did not share the same love for him as he did for them. The boy would eagerly spend every day feeding the equinoids in bliss. The equinoids treated them as one of their own fowls. The boy and the equinoids had more in common than the boy's own uncle. Bastardized and left out without a home, forced into a new purpose by a master who did not understand their true nature. Every day the boy would beg his uncle to travel him, and every day his uncle's jealousy grew. How could the boy love a mindless alien more than his own flesh and blood? One day the equinoids roamed further than they ever had before, and the boy followed. Soon he even left the sight of his uncle, who panicked and realized he had lost track of this precious child and rushed after him. The boy wandered aimlessly, but never afraid until he found a wreck. Mossy and rusted, the ship lay in a state of despair, piloted by the Inji. The Inji was wounded, having been shot down by a clansman who had seen through his disguise and stolen his craft. The Inji, too, had befriended the equinoids. The equinoids thought it was time the boy meets the Inji. Good friends the two became, and for hours they talked for nothing in particular. The Inji had seen many things in his travels, but the boy understood little, while the boy had been so sheltered yet understood everything he had seen. The boy taught the Inji many things, and the Inji amused the boy with many stories. As night fell, the boy grew tired and bid the Inji good night. He walked away, gathered once again by the equinoids. The boy never returned. We do not know what happened to him. We missed his voice. The equinoids made good company. They do not understand our stories. I assume you're the Inji? Achievement unlocked. A story of a boy. Okay. Yes, but we are that Inji no more. We have been separated from the harmonies for so long that we can hardly remember what it was like. We are nothing but guardians of this place. Many ships come and go. We do not mind them, as long as they do not disturb the equinoids. Okay. Sure. As if right on cue, a new vessel arrives. Our dark black hull suggests that it's some sort of special, highly important slug vessel. They don't seem to mind that you land nearby, drawing out their hunting gear and making pleasant small talk. That is, until the storyteller wanders over to them and politely asks that they move their vessel somewhere else so not to disturb the equinoids. The slugs break into laughter and immediately begin to aim their guns mockingly at the ponies. Seems trouble is brewing. We should leave. No, we're going to intervene because we're heroes. As expected, the slugs don't take too kindly to you interrupting them. Why is the Federation ship here anyways? This is guild territory. Looks like you just became our next hunt. Okay. They're going to go invisible. What is this? A KON 9th? Can cloak and deploy a stun bomb when below 65% health. 65 health to regenerate back a large portion. Can still move and attack from cloak. Well, we got ourselves a lot of knights. What's a KON? A knighted frigate? I don't know what that means. Alright, let's see what they do. They go invisible. They'll mind control us. We'll mind control back. They'll fight each other. They'll fight each other. I'm sorry, did you just go through my door, bro? That's not cool. Ignores doors. That's exactly what happened. Alright, well. I don't like the sound of that, I'm not gonna lie. They have no healing station or anything like that. Shadow weaponry, great, perfect. I'm gonna ignore the doors and screw it, we're gonna fight you, I guess. What are you guys doing? Did you get hit by something? You look like you've been afflicted or something, I don't know what's going on there. I'm gonna assume that's what happened. Also, let's shoot this, why not? That guy's feeling it. Why don't you go there? Let's go back. And they're dead. The slug vessel has been destroyed. Unfortunately, the wreckage damages the landscape. None of the animals were hit. While you were scrapping the wreckage, you noticed several slugs are still on the ground, tormenting the equinoids. Oh, that's not okay. Before you can do anything, the gray cloud suddenly grows larger and conceals the slugs in a curtain of gray. You hear a blood-curdling scream, and suddenly the cloud disperses, leaving nothing but a puddle of lacerated flesh and blood. We warn them not to disturb the equinoids. Some people simply do not listen. And now we got a guild cruiser. We've unlocked, what, 4 ships? Awesome. Love it. You watch the Storyteller floats back to, this is awesome. This has been a great run. Floats back to the ship where it waits for you. It's unusual that you chose to assist us. It is true that you found this place because of our vessel, correct? Then take it. We have no need for it anymore. Accept the ship and leave. Offer to take the Storyteller with you. Offer? We're afraid we must never leave this place. A good guardian would never leave behind that which they protect. You have no need for us regardless. We are not fighters. Do not worry. We will make sure the story goes on, not untold. Oh. Okay, let's shut all the doors. Let's pull people back. Once the ship goes revisible. Perfect. Been a long episode of a lot of cool things. It gets us 50%. I'm happy kind of just chilling there, I think. Probably. We'll see. Make no promises. Rather curious. It appears the signal's been broadcasting here from somewhere only visible to you. Ah, the collector. Who are you? We've done this plenty of times. We'll do the affluent. Sure, it's just the next one. I don't know if we're really going to be able to do much with it, but we'll try. Magnifier. Suppressor. Ooh. I just like the sound of it. I don't think I have a need for any of these things. And I don't want to sell anything, so let's jump. This long-range beacon is almost hidden within a nebula. When the FTL drive is charged up, you can go to the next sector. Let's explore. Your ship emerges quite far away from the beacon. You see a rebel ship waiting nearby, undoubtedly stationed to look for you. Well, let's attack it. These people don't stand a chance. Don't stand a chance. Let's go pound this guy up a bit. I want to mind control someone. I want to make somebody hurt. Let's go in. You still want to teleport to my ship, huh? Brazen. Okay. Take down most of their weapons. Okay, that's rude. Don't get into my O2 room. Well, their weapons are down, so they can't do much about it. Don't mind control my people. That's rude. Well, these problems take care of themselves. I think their weapons are mostly down. Let's go in there and see who we can hurt. Perfect. Gonna shut all our doors. And he's dying to just being in the room with us. As Captain of the rebel ship collapses to his knees, he beckons for you to come closer. He whispers, "Damn you," and then falls lifeless to the ground. And we win again. The heroes usually win. Can't say always. Alright, do we want the Thurocracy Badlands or the whatever that is? And I'm not gonna lie, I think I want to go there. I don't know what that is. I know what the Thurocracy Badlands are. Okay, so this is a friendly nebula. It's unique. The Zoltan Ministry. Location of interest, the Great Eye. This sector is hiding place for the most devoted of the Zoltan monks. The religion prevents them from participating in violent acts. You arrive at a refuge for the Zoltan monks, a sacred location often visited by the devoted followers on their annual pilgrimage. Zoltan monks have dedicated themselves entirely to nonviolence. It appears the sector has a little more than a single automated Zoltan ship protecting it. The ship doesn't recognize you as a threat and ignores you. I suppose we'll ignore it back. I can't really board it, so you move past the auto ship. Do something on board. Let's do a salvage. Just grab the hull and take what we can. That's fine. Free stuff is free. I'm okay with that. What I'm also okay with is the end of what I think is another fantastic episode. We've gotten 2 ships this episode alone. I think a total of 4 this run. Maybe 5. Either way, a tremendous amount that I'm super excited about. And I appreciate you guys taking time out of your busy day to watch my content. It really does make all the difference to me. It means the world. Thank you so much. Please take care of yourself, stay safe, and I hope to see you again real soon in the next episode. Take care.